Shabbat Shalom, Nicole. You may be seated. Hine Matov Manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Thanking the Most High Yah for all things and everything. Life, health, and strength, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Thanking Him for your lives, the lives of your family, even the lives of the families of the whole house of Yisrael. Thanking Him for all things and everything, for He provides for us. He's good to us when we're not good to ourselves. When we're not good to each other, He's good to us. His mercy endureth forever. I'd like to thank Kohen shaped me out. He just aged me up here, you know. Yeah, he's true. He's right. When he was that young man's boy size, they couldn't touch our drums. I was part of the original Hashabah drummers, with brothers like Yashadai, Seren Yashadai ben Levi, Mikaya, the master drummer, Nasik Zippor, Nochadia, Moshe, Tovia, Shemuel. Yeah, we tore up the place. We tore up the place. And I'm listening to these young men here. It just took me back on the time trip. You know, remembering the days that we used to praise Yah. One time we was having rehearsal. To us, it was a very spiritual thing. One night we was rehearsing at old Hashabah there. This was during the time of one of the great blackouts. We was into it, spiritually. Lights went out. We didn't miss a beat. We kept on playing. And somebody came in and said, "Hey, brothers, the whole city's dark. It's a blackout out there." We thought we put the lights out. Because we was so high on the spiritual plane. And then we stopped and came out, and sure enough, the whole New York City was out. It was dark. But those were the days, the good old days. I'm thankful for my upbringing. I'm thankful that Yah put positive men and women in my life to advise me, to teach me. I never forget them. As I look out in the congregation, I see Ima Basheva. Yes. Great Hebrew teacher. Ima Keturah. My beloved brothers, Ima. Now I'm gonna leave it at that because I see so many of you. I'll be up here till the sundown. They'll be like, "Come on, Moray, you got to go. Come on, it's taking a lot of time." So without any further ado, I'm gonna read the 8th Proverbs because we need wisdom. We can't survive without it. Wisdom is hard to come by. You'll gain it one way or the other. But if you seek it earnestly, righteous wisdom, you will find it. But be prepared for temptation. Be prepared for ups and downs, hills and valleys, because it's not easy to obtain. There's only one way to obtain wisdom, knowledge, and, like I like to say, overstanding. That's to serve Yah with all your heart, soul, and might. The 8th proverb. Doth not wisdom call, and understanding put forth her voice? In the top of high places, by the way, where the paths meet, she standeth. Besides the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming in at the doors, she crieth aloud. Unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of men. O ye thoughtless, understand prudence, and ye fools, be ye of an understanding heart. Hear, for I will speak excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things. For my mouth shall utter truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness, There is nothing perverse or crooked in them. They are all plain to him that understandeth, and right to them that find knowledge. Receive my instruction, and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all things desirable are not to be compared unto her. I, wisdom, dwell with prudence, and find out knowledge of devices. The fear of Yahweh, I say, the fear of Yahweh is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy, and the evil way, and the froward mouth do I hate. Counsel is mine, and sound wisdom. I am understanding, power is mine. By me kings reign, and princes decree justice. By me princes rule, and nobles, even all the judges of the earth. That's wisdom. You can't be a king, a wise, a good king without wisdom. A prince, any of these things. You can't have power without wisdom. You have to have wisdom. I love them that love me, and those that seek me earnestly shall find me. Riches and with me, yea, enduring riches and righteousness. My fruit is better than gold, yea, than fine gold, and my produce than choice silver. I walk in the way of righteousness, in the midst of the paths of justice, that I may cause those that love me to inherit substance, and that I may fill their treasuries. Jehovah made me as the beginning of his way, the first of his works of old. I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, or ever the earth was. When there were no depths, I was brought forth. When there was no fountains abounding with water, before the mountains was ice, was settled slackly. Before the mountains was settled, before the hills was I brought forth. While as yet he had not made the earth, nor the fields, nor the beginning of the dust of the world. When he established the heavens, I was there. When he set a circle upon the face of the deep, that proves to some people that the earth is not flat. He just said, when he set a circle upon the face of the deep. Our Christian brothers and sisters would like to say that in the beginning, there was JC in the word. But we hear that it just says, Yahweh made wisdom as the beginning of his way. Before anything existed, it was wisdom. It was there with Yah. And we're going to see later on that he was just playing before Yah. Verse 28. When he made firm the skies above, when the fountains of the deep showed their might, when he gave to the sea his decree that the waters should not transgress his commandments, when he appointed the foundations of the earth, then I was by him as a nursling, and I was daily all delight, playing always before him, playing in his habitable earth. And my delights are with the sons of men. Now therefore ye children, that don't mean just the little babies, you know. Who are we? The children of Yisrael. Now therefore ye children, hearken unto me, for happy are they that keep my ways. Hear instructions, and be wise, and refuse it not. Happy is the man that hearkeneth to me, or woman, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the post of my doors. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and obtaineth favor of Yahweh. But he that misses me wrong his own soul. You ain't got nobody else to blame but yourself. All those that hate me love death. That says everything in a nutshell right there, brothers and sisters. All praises to Yah Most High. And blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom forever. Shabbat Shalom Lakim.